Redefines your life. If you haven't seen it, don't go to it. It'll change things. You'll look at the world differently. Also, we're live on the internet. Hi, internet. Yeah. Yeah. So, hello and greetings and welcome to the internet. I imagine this is both of your first time on the internet. Let me show you how it works. The tubes are to your left and the video games are to the right. I can be your guide to the internet. I'll show you how it all works. Don't worry. I changed my input device and everything, but now it's fixed. Twitch has a weird, interesting new bug. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
I can still hear you.
Yeah, Twitch has this weird new bug where if you like restart, if you like plug in headphones basically with the Twitch stream running, it won't run anymore. So, problem solved.
So, almost no latency at all. Let's build some up.
Let's do some. I'm gonna go really slowly, and by virtue of that, I'll build some latency. Did that work?
Actually.
Sure.
Danny, my volume is just a bit loud. You might turn me down.
I'm turning you on just a little bit. How's it feel?
Down. Not
Oh, I'm sorry. I had it backward. So,
and we're live.
We're live. This is It All Begins Now. Actually, all right. So, yeah, I'll do a little bit of intro. What we're doing tonight is a doubleheader matchup for the finals of the big WEINER tournament, WEINER 3 2017, the Metronomicon Speedrun Tournament. This is my announcer voice. I'm going to give people just a moment to hang out, turn it down. Original mix. The music's too loud. Got it.
Why is it always too loud?
It doesn't save the position, so I had to mess with it. Hi, heard me on your stream. I'm real.
Yeah,
I heard me.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Yep, I'm trying to monitor your chat, and I got my chat, and I got all the chats open. I don't have one of those like fancy 2-monitor setups, so I kind of got to make do with what I got.
Why not?
I don't know.
Get on it. Get on it.
You could, everyone out there on the internet can help me afford a second monitor by going to RhythmBstrd.bandcamp.com and buying some goodies.
Wait, hold on. Wait, say it one more time.
RhythmBstrd, RhythmBastard.bandcamp.com.
Go there and put the music in your ear holes.
Yeah.
So, did you say dangling?
Into your ear.
Stupid thing. I realize what happens, everyone. This thing just gets loud arbitrarily. I'm never going back again. All right, so we're gonna have the doubleheader tonight. We're gonna start off with DrummerDoug versus RhythmBstrd to figure out the third place finisher for the big WEINER tournament. This will be the losers finals. We're gonna kick off with, and as soon as that's over,
will we officially be the loser?
You are yes for the WEINER tournament. If you've been beaten by
winners bracket.
If you're beaten by the big WEINER, you become the loser.
It's the other winners bracket.
It's the other winners bracket.
This is WEINER heaven. Box and just go on a losers bracket run and take the whole thing.
Well, also known as WEINER heaven. How does it feel to be in WEINER heaven? What's it like up there? I've only visited.
It's glorious. It smells just a little bit like mustard and relish.
Okay.
It's not as bright as you would think.
It's a little salty.
Right.
Well, so what we're going to be doing is a head-to-head matchup, starting out with DrummerDoug versus RhythmBstrd. We're going to be doing a 10-song playlist back-to-back for the Metronomicon. Each song's got a boss in it. If you kill enough enemies, you spawn the boss. The faster you go, the more you kill up enemies. The song starts, and you do the song with music. The music song goes, and you fast go, and the last one to go fast does the not slow. Nailed it?
Those are words.
Yeah.
You need your medicine.
So we're going to be doing best 2 out of 3. The winner of the first round won't be able to use the 4 hero they've elected to put in their party for the rounds 2 and 3. And the winner of round 2, if there is a round 3, will not be able to use those same 4 heroes for round 3. But that aside, everybody will be able to change their party whenever they like, use whatever gear, equipment, heroes, strats. And so to get this sucker kicked off, what do you think? Doug, do you want to walk us through your party setup and let us know what you're thinking?
For my first team, I am not changing what I took up against PAL, so it's the Gwen, Wade, Violet, Groover formula. Stunning with Gwen, inspiring with Wade, elementing with Violet, and gifting with Groover.
So let me ask you, say
Standard
elementing with
run.
Violet, is that tier 1 strats, or are you planning to hit the weaknesses as needed?
I think with like the regular ads, I'm just going to do tier 1. For the bosses, depending on where their health is, I will probably play towards.
Makes sense. Cool. Mr. Bastard. I'm gonna keep calling you Mr. Bastard because it just feels wrong to refer to you as like the Bastard.
Yeah.
RB.
Thinking
With
RB.
the bastard. What a bastard.
Yes.
Atherin Fire says,
has
hype!
moves.
Atherin Fire, what's up, man? Sebastian, do you want to walk us through what you got? What's the plan
Sure.
for the A-team?
Basically, my A team is just a
You have a black
constant
screen, by the
rotation.
way, just so you know.
I do? Hold on.
Well, I
Hold
see
on,
you,
hold on.
but besides that, yeah.
Okay. Let me just try it again. Hold on. Game capture. Yeah, so let me just make sure my thing works. All right. Okay. Do you see now?
We'll have to wait 40 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, so my squad is, I was doing some testing with like a Flavius Bloodhound build, and I realized that a lot of the time I was killing a lot of enemies by just cycling through 3 heroes.
Okay.
So without going back to Flavius. So I figured I'm going to try to ditch Flavius for now and lead off with Sarah to cause the bleeding.
Okay.
With Toast in the first tier. Ralph, again, for Bloodhound, Piers for a little bit of extra damage, and Clark using his tier 1 smite, and for... and let me just switch him to the third position. And yeah, for his tier 1 smite ability, and he has a stronger cure. I also have the timing shortener and the pumps, so that he's got a constant thing. So that way I do not die.
So we will see RhythmBstrd going into tier 2 periodically, because otherwise he won't heal.
Right.
Right.
Yes, indeed. Which, yeah, I think that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
All right, so
Just out of
chat.
curiosity, Rhythm, what attack are you using for Pierce?
For
Tier 1.
Pierce, I'm using Backstab as a secondary one. I didn't find a lot wrong with that. I might switch to Dive if I get kind of desperate, because, I mean, it's, again, I don't anticipate using Pierce much, but it's just basically what 3 heroes am I cycling through to get to Ralph?
That's true.
Fair point. 2
Yeah.
bleeds. I like it. All right. So chat, I'm gonna need you guys to do me a little favor. As you guys know, to kick off the mode, we type in SEED and then a 4-letter word to choose the randomized 10-song playlist. So chat, if you can throw out some 4-letter word, Ross. Cool, immediately
And
throws
it
out
can't
Ross with an
end
emote of Bob
with
Ross.
any letters in the world. Right.
I'm thinking S is good, right?
I
Or-
don't think S is good.
No,
I
no
think
P breaks. We can't.
S
No.
with,
Yeah,
S with
noggin.
3 S's didn't work.
Everyone's throwing out S words. All right, and
So
the last
any
letter-
4-letter word, but it can't end in a letter.
or a number, symbol, or idea. Son of a stupid.
Whoa.
XSplit is stupid. XSplit sometimes just cranks the music on one of my playlists. All right, I need a 4-letter word. You guys throwing out 4-letter words that do not work. You know the rules. All right, I'm gonna pick. Okay.
They're all putting S on it.
You know what, Dave? I know. Dave, I'm picking Dave because you've been gone for like a week. You've been out of action, and I missed you.
Okay.
All right. You guys feel all right with
Dave.
Dave? DAVE.
Sure.
You think we would have tested that, but we haven't.
Yeah, no, we don't know just any. Who bothers testing things?
Oh, Atherin Fire with a pizza.
Pizza.
Ending in A.
Or we're gonna save some of
1Z.
that for round 2. Now we're
All
gonna
right,
go
Dave it is.
see Dave. So if you guys want to queue up in the teleport screen and type SEED DAV and leave off the E, we'll do the countdown. We'll shout the wieners and we'll get going.
So when we do this countdown, I'm going to mute and deafen you guys, but I'm going to keep you in
Violent.
the chat channel. So you
violent.
won't hear us talking, but we'll bring you back when you win or lose.
Hey.
There we go. So Doug, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cool. Bastard, are you ready?
Good to go.
All right, then on the count of Wiener. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on. I accidentally, I tried moving my thing to the left, and it started to
Entered. Yeah, you did see DAV left. Dav left.
Yeah.
I've left.
Tab left. All right. So let me just say the center. CEED DAV.
RhythmBstrd may have started,
Yeah, well,
and he's leaving. Okay.
All right. So I got my finger ready to go.
All right. Yeah. Doug, is your finger equally ready? Are you all fingerfied?
Actually, equally ready.
All right. So
Thrown
SED
fingers.
DAVE at the count of Wiener. 1, 2, 3.
Winner!
All right.
And we're off.
And we're all
I've
wienered
muted
up.
and deafened them. Hopefully
All wienered up.
that didn't upset them.
What is my feelings don't
Sorry.
matter? I'm super upset right now.
Loud coughing. And we are just waiting for the
Yeah.
momentary lag before we can actually see the video of them starting. It looks like they're starting on the same song. That's a good sign.
It's always a good sign. So while we're getting ready right now, isn't E1 the Broken Ready party time? That did work. Yeah, sometimes things work because the fates intervene. I could explain the bug. I kind of get why it would work, but So
the first song is Down. I want to be down with you.
I want to be done with you.
And they are at, obviously, a dead heat to start out. Let's see if anyone's pulling ahead. I am not seeing any real difference in their speed. They're neck and neck in the first song.
I'm going to throw out there as well, just so it's clear, because I know we changed it once in the past. We're actually going to go with the on-stream finisher, not the leaderboard entry. So whoever finishes on-stream first is going to be the winner. Can't really hear the music. Yeah, let me change the player. I was grabbing that from Bastard, and his both their music is pretty quiet, honestly.
So in watching and they're both actually talking too, so you might want
Yeah,
to keep
no,
them quiet.
Bastard's not. So I've got Bastard's
Okay.
team phone right now.
But in watching the replays, and look, it does actually look like Drummer Doug's pulling ahead slightly. But in watching the replays, I did see an instance where one of the players it was basically on the honor system, right? Because you didn't have their video for
Yeah,
most
he
of the
was having
match.
like extreme 60-second stream lag.
Yeah, and so for that reason you
Bastard
couldn't.
stretching between songs. I like it.
You chose to trust the leaderboard, but you're saying we're not doing that tonight.
We're not
If
doing that. That was
somebody's
an
video
outlier.
drops out.
Yeah, that was an outlier.
Whatever we see goes, and whatever we don't see didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's take a closer look right now at a Rhythm Bastard, and let's see if we can understand the brain of the bastard, understand his strategy. So like I said, I find it interesting, by the way. What do you think about him going 2 bleeds? He's got Sarah's bleed, and he's got Backstab Pierce's bleed.
I thought it was interesting that he actually was giving deference to Toast and saying that he was more likely to use that, and he just had Pierce there with Backstab as sort of a just in case. Like, if anything, for me, it would be the opposite. I would think Backstab would be stronger.
I'm with you.
Also,
His HP is low, but I think he's got
Yeah.
control of it. Yeah.
well, that's the whole strategy of
Speedrun in general.
Drummer Doug is staying in Tier 1 the whole time, and Rhythm Bastard is going to be jumping up into Tier 2 periodically to heal himself.
He's not running any secondary heals, which is super common
Right.
in these speedruns. In these
That was why I
speedruns,
brought
we
it up.
usually
It
see
seems
people
odd.
do that. I will
Yeah.
say, though, instead he's running secondary damage, so, could definitely pay off. Trading a primary cast now and then in exchange for getting more damage out of your secondaries. I can see that.
I guess the only time I've seen people play with sort of a risky setup like that is because they were getting some kind of synergy benefit for having low health, and
Right.
I'm not really seeing that go
Yeah,
on there.
I'll
But this is his
say,
B team, right? He's keeping this team. This is the one he's throwing out first in case he has to change teams
was
later.
Cool's theory. Cool's theory with this was that this is his B team.
Well, it shows because he's got the low health with little benefit to it.
Oh, coming down hard on Rhythm Bastard.
Oh no, it's just an analysis. He knows more than I do. Obviously, these gladiators put their heart and soul into this. I'm trying to understand his strategy, but I'm saying to the naked eye, it doesn't make perfect sense.
You should put pants on your eyes. That's disgusting.
Whereas if I look at Drummer Doug with or without pants on my eyes, he's at full health and he's kind of staying in. Well, he went up to tier 2 there.
So all these racers are, Skalkive asks, when you cast another bleed, does it overwrite the first bleed? So what it'll do is it will take the longer of the two durations. So if there's only 5 beats left on the first bleed and you cast a new 30-beat bleed, you'll get the longer duration, say 30 beats, but it'll keep the stronger of the two potencies. So if you cast a weak bleed over an almost expired strong bleed, for example, Backstab is a stronger bleed than Toast, then you can extend the longer bleed. Yeah, I guess it is cool that Sarah's passive, I'm presuming is unlocked. Sarah's passive is going to make those bleeds roll over from enemy to enemy. So Bastard is going to just have like a permanent bleed on his enemies. So,
I do think that might be why he's more interested in Toast than Backstab. He might believe that that only applies to Sarah, but I think certainly he does have that passive on her.
Yeah.
And DrummerDoug actually is pulling ahead by a decent lead at this point.
Yeah, I would say he is half a song ahead.
Half a song, yeah. And
So,
that song...
Let's take a look at that. Let's get inside his butt and understand his strategy.
Okay. I don't think you... Sometimes I don't think you mean what you say.
What? It just seems warm and safe.
I think you meant
It's cold
something
out
else.
here today.
So I have to correct
you mentioned
myself. I was
actually
saying
Doug
that Doug
running,
is
yeah.
staying on tier 1, but obviously he's got Inspire on tier 1 for Wade, so he's always going to go up to tier 2 unless he has Inspire on.
It looks like he's opening songs with one cast of Inspire, which
Yes.
I'm a big fan of that. I think that's totally worth doing.
Inspire helps. He's a full song ahead,
and I mean,
but
even
that
if you
was
don't
a
think
short
it's
song.
worth recasting, like you'll get your full value out of duration on it. At least if you cast it one time at the start, like that's to me, I think that's easy return on investment.
Super proud of that one, but at least it got me some time to recover.
So I think we're at a 1-song gap now. Both guys just loaded into songs simultaneously.
Yes, however, that song is musical chairs for RhythmBstrd, so he's going to catch up.
Yeah, this is a shorter song. Yeah.
Yeah, and Pubstep is a long song, so we will definitely see them on the same song again, if only briefly.
You hear that? She was mean to me. She just said I could do better.
Who's her?
Who's you? I'm throwing a quick refresh on the streams just to make sure there's no stream lag. No, it's just to flush out the stream lag. We're already back up.
No, I hear you. It's just that you, we have 4 men in this audio channel, and so I'm wondering where you're hearing the female voice.
Oh, it was Sarah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. The game. The game said you could do
The
better.
game was the female voice.
What is the game now? Only everything.
So a little bit of business for anybody who's in chat right now. You guys are all aware, but anybody who tweets and promotes either of the competitor stream, RhythmBstrd or DrummerDoug45, with hashtag Metronomicon will be entered into a raffle. We're going to be drawing 2 raffles right before the grand finals start, and giving out your choice of any Poobah games or DLC for the Metronomicon. And so that'll be drawn in about 45 minutes. So you've got about 45 minutes plus a last warning to get your entries in.
So who's going to cut up all the little pieces of paper?
I'm
you?
actually gonna. I've got a free rolling scroll wheel right now, and it loops,
Yeah,
and I
okay.
can set a loop point, and I'm just gonna throw a loop, close my eyes, and hit stop.
So that's pretty much how I do it. And I'm glad that I don't have to now. Because all the pressure is on you to point to a person and have it not be the person who already won it. Because that is hard to do randomly.
Yeah. So let me ask.
Yeah, DrummerDoug is a full song ahead.
He is now. Yeah. No, the split is growing. I think DrummerDoug's got a stronger party he's running right now.
He's on
Poobah Danny's not allowed to have
escape
scissors,
box.
I bet. Only paper clips. Poobah Danny cannot have scissors, but it's almost mandatory that he have paper clips.
When's the last time you ran with scissors? Like really full clip?
You know what? It was actually about
Caution
a week
to the
ago, and I
wind.
made the joke when I did it. I was just like, they tell you not to do this, but I'm in a hurry.
What hurry were you possibly in that required scissors?
There was cardboard, and it needed cut, and it wasn't yet cut. Oh no!
RhythmBstrd's in trouble.
Oh, mother!
Oh, we have no Necronomicon.
Oh.
All right, I'm bringing it back.
Yeah. Right, we're gonna take the close up of Doug for the rest of his run.
RhythmBstrd.
The bastard.
Yeah, I know.
What happened there?
Going for
I
broke.
tried to go to. Yeah, I tried to go for tier 2, but I must have hit the wrong thing, or I switched at the wrong
RhythmBstrd.
time, and it
I know.
disqualified me as dead. So
So let me
So
ask.
you're blaming the game. That's what
Yeah.
Well, it is what killed
It's
him.
the game's fault.
So what tweaks do you make for round 2?
I think, the thing is maybe be a bit more diligent with it, be a bit more diligent with my healing. So I maybe go to Cure on tier 1,
Okay.
maybe just keep on, again, maybe like kind of say, okay, or maybe equip the Necronomicon on like Pierce or one of the heroes I'm not using as much.
Yeah, that's huge.
So
Dave and I were commenting on the fact that you had 2 people running bleed in conjunction with Sarah's passive that makes the bleed roll over to enemies. So you're casting a lot of bleed there.
Yeah. So again, maybe like use dive on Pierce, because again, it could be just like, again, I'm still cycling through like a few heroes just to get to Pierce. I'm sorry, just to get to Ralph's Bloodhound, but maybe like also throw in the gamble factor with dive.
Sure.
Since by the time I get to Pierce, I'm looking for a big energy boost if I don't have anybody queued up just yet. So I was like, well, let me do that. So again, yeah. So
all right.
I think that's my plan to the next round.
What is it that you're going to say to Doug to get inside his head when the next round starts? How are you going to tear apart his ego and his sense of confidence? After this, asking Rhythm has to keep same party or can change. Rhythm will be able to change absolutely anything he wants. He'll be able to change gear, heroes, anything he likes.
But he can keep his party.
Yeah, you can also keep it.
Because he didn't win.
That thing. Yep.
Right. Like Conquest mode for Hearthstone.
Oh yeah? Wait, what's Conquest mode?
Basically, it's just how the tournament is run. So the thing is that once you win with a deck, you can't play with that deck.
Oh, yeah. It was, yes. Okay. That's what this is totally inspired by.
Yeah. Because it's not like Magic. Yeah, it's not like Magic or something where you have like a side deck that you can, swap cards out of to go with matchups. It's, just like, hey, here's the thing. I'm going to play with the thing.
Right. Gotcha. I did not know it had a name.
Yeah.
Galkite, basically the winner is forced to change, a loser has the option. Yep, that exactly. I like the song. Tell me if I got her name wrong, Dave. Kate Tucker and Craig Barnes?
I think that's right.
Okay, I wasn't, because I've never met Kate in person, but Craig's their boy.
Yeah, I do like the Craig Barnes.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a hype for Craig. If you haven't played Streets of Rogue, do it, because Craig does music for Streets of Rogue.
Streets of Rogue.
By Tiny Build, now.
Yeah, he does. He works with them on more than one project, actually, right?
Yeah.
We have a few friends over at Tiny Build. I hope we get to work with them someday.
I'm doing it right now, but only in my imagination. It's going really well, though. So is Doug on his last song or 2 to go? Athrun asked, were any of the matches like really close? Yeah, we had a couple go the full 30 songs.
There was one that was a Fardo finish.
There's a Fardo finish in the Wiener? I think let me ask you, Bastard.
Yes.
Who do you think's going to win the grand finals?
Who's in the grand finals again?
Galkite and Pal.
I'm going to say Pal.
All right.
But
Pal was...
You should know, Galkite won the very first Wiener tournament. That was a different game entirely.
It was a different game.
Yeah, I was going to say. It was like, wait a second.
None of this seems right.
Yeah. And Pal almost won Wiener too, but he was defeated by Athrun, who's actually visiting us tonight in the chat.
Yeah.
So how close was it by the time I dropped out?
You were about most of one song back, actually. So I guess that's worth knowing. Yeah, I was going to do a little recap after Doug was done. But it does seem like, in addition to survivability, you might need to squeeze a little more speed out. But he'll, of course, have his B team.
Right.
And that's match.
Holy shit. Cool.
Or is it?
Yeah.
It is. Drummer Doug.
Hey.
Good job.
What up, yo?
I'm actually really thrilled. That's my first ever sub 10 on any seed, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Doug.
Hey,
Well done. Hey, I'm gonna mute your Twitch chat because I get that echo effect and I always forget to do it. Congratulations!
Good
Doug.
idea.
Congrats on round
you.
1. All right, so here's a question, Doug. Congrats on the round 1. I'm going to ask you to set up your B team while I ask Bastard, who has had a couple minutes to set up. Bastard, have you made your changes? What are they?
I think I think I was putting up like 13-minute times with this, and for a B team, that should be pretty good. Again, it's just a matter of being diligent and, just cycling through. With Pierce,
If this is your B team, do you want to go your A team to force a round 3 to make sure?
Yeah, I think I might want to.
I just throwing it out there.
No, I getcha. Just trying to swap to that now.
No,
actually.
strats on you.
Yeah, like I said, that it forced a round 3 last time.
Mm-hmm.
So just give me a second to equip. Let's see. Hold on, no, not that. Let's see.
See them both competitively equipping.
Yeah.
Head-to-head equipment.
Watch these guys equip
Look
in
at
real time, as fast as possible. Nuts on fire.
Athrun asks, who is the least used character? I'd have to say so far in everything I've seen, maybe it's Flavius.
No,
Really?
I would disagree with
Or is
that.
it Groover?
I think it's Clark
Clark.
for speedrunning.
I would
Really?
absolutely.
I mean, you guys had Clark. Who had Clark that last round?
I did.
Bastard had Clark. So is it
Yeah,
Clark?
I think it's Clark though. I'm gonna say it's Clark. What do you guys think?
Everybody shitting on Clark.
I did. He likes it. He's a weird dude, man.
Clark to work on it. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna take a second and focus on that statement you just made, and then go back to what I said. I tried working in Clark, but there was just too much having to do time and shortener to actually make him feasible. Because I even messed around with him on my B team to even maybe replace Sarah with him, to stun, and then use the secondary heal and kind of worry about it that way. But I just could not make it work to the point that I liked it. So I don't know. I couldn't find a real nice fit for Clark.
Okay.
So here we are, Clarkless in round 2. We have one Groover and one Flavius, one Gwen and one Pierce. Yeah, they don't have any of the same guys. One Ralph and one Wade. These teams
Cool
are
says it's
different.
not our fault. Clark was designed to probably be the worst character offensively. Dave.
I like Clark, so suck it.
Catherine says, I don't see an upside for him on speedruns, but on Endless he is good.
No, to be fair, he said decent. He didn't
Yes,
say
yes.
good.
Well, no, I'm going to misquote him. And on Endless, he's the Grandmaster Flash.
Yeah.
Because that's what he's casting all the time.
Yeah. So, are the guys done and want to give us a little tour? It looks like, Doug, you might be done. Setting up, that is?
To my build with POW, except I made a couple of changes. I started experimenting instead of Elemento Changeo. I started messing around with Dance You Fools after POW kind of made a fool out of me with that last week. And I kind of found that by doing that, it does add a little bit more DPS. You don't do near as much damage overall, but you're keeping the DPS up, so you kind of burn through them a little bit faster, I guess. So I switched out Elemento Changeo with Dance You Fools. I'm still going to keep Flavius as my main healer with Athrun's Fire, just so that I've used that extra HP in the beginning to my advantage. Then to Sarah, she's kind of going to be a little bit more DPS plus a stun with the ultimate slap to make it last a couple beats longer.
Interesting.
Backstab with Pierce to inflict the bleed, and also the precision targeting to make it last a little bit longer. And the Master's Judgment is just kind of there as a fallback to, if his attack does hit, it will deal a little bit more. And then Ralph's Bloodhound is going to be the main dealer.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm
I like
going-
it.
A quick change real quick, just because previously whenever I was running him, I didn't have to really switch to Reckless that much. So I am going to play a little bit more conservatively and switch out for the Dirtener, which I love the name of. since it does the same amount damage dealt increase, but it does not have the negative drawback of having the increased damage thrown back at him.
Sure.
That's what I'm rocking on B team.
I'm going to call out Atherin Fire in chat is going, oh shit, the belt. The belt known as Atherin's Fire, named after Atherin for having won our first Wiener tournament. So
And he
we
was
have
invited
our
to this
reigning
one, but he's
champion.
too
Our
busy.
reigning champion is currently in chat. So, Bastard, what you got
Yes.
going on? What's the plan?
All right, so my plan, again, playing a bit more conservatively, focusing on survivability. So normally I have the pumps on Wade, but I'm thinking I'm going to have them on Gwen just so I can last a little bit longer, because she's always going to be healing, so that way I can focus on Violet and Wade doing all the heavy damage.
Alright.
Wade, I got the Devil's Horns and the Master's Judgment on. Also got the Necronomicon, so I can not survive that one last hit. And Groover, I just tried just for funsies, control vapes, putting on him.
Nice.
Just so I have an offensive ability on him as well. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, so chat, did we say that the 4-letter word this time was pizza, P-I-Z-A? Is that what we landed on?
That is what they
Atherin-
suggested.
Atherin with that thong, ta-thong, thong, thong. I mean that exactly like I said. Atherin is wearing a thong. That's what I mean to say, in case that
He
wasn't
might
clear.
be.
I'm pretty sure.
There's only
So,
one way to find out.
if you guys want to go and queue up SEEDPIZ, you're going to put the P in the Z.
The Biz.biz.
Any final words before round 2 starts?
CA?
Yes, we're going to wait for that.
Sure.
Any last words before round 2 begins, gentlemen?
P-I-Z-A.
Yeah, pizza.
I don't know what that is. I think we just made that up. I think it's a new thing.
Yeah.
All right, well then, on the count of Wiener, are you guys both set?
Yep.
All right, let's
Finger
figure it
at
out.
the ready.
Let's get them Wieners drawn. Dave, would you like to do the countdown?
No, I just want to yell the thing.
All right, well then, 1, 2, 3.
Ask me about my winner!
What was that one?
What? Ask me about my wiener.
Ask me about my wiener. Whew,
And away we go.
salty. What do you think, Dave? Who's got the edge? Play
Okay, well, it's
favorites. Play
been
favorites.
1 second. So, Drummer Doug has the edge.
All right.
Because he loaded 1 second faster. And now I'm going to refresh them, because that was the margin of error. What's the first song, Danny?
You know what? I forgot to change my audio because I'm a bad person.
So, no one can hear
It's
anything?
Live It Up. Now they
Cool.
can because I'm dumb and bad. It's Live It Up.
Live It Up was also the last song in the first list.
This is true.
I just
It's
muted my
also-
microphone so that I could burp. But honestly,
How was
I
the
regret
burp?
it. You
Well,
should
how-
have heard it.
Was it good?
It had great texture.
Cool. Can we bring? Yes. Cool. You do the testing. If you can pick a shenanigans for third round, you can pick the shenanigans seed. The shenanigans seed is all on you, Cool.
What is escape enter shenanigans? Is that
Yeah,
where they
you did a
have
seed last week.
escape enter,
that
escape
it was-
enter?
Yes. And you have to
I think
have
I
your
heard
cursor
that.
in the right place for it to even work.
Right. Okay, Drummer Doug pulling ahead.
Doug up by 2/3 of a song. No, by a third of a song is what I mean to say.
So it's not as invincible a build as the other. It's more pugnacious. It's pulling. It's got a lot of.
It's not quite
He's
so
drawing ire
pusillanimous
with,
as it is homunculus.
What? No, pugnacious meaning that he's got Flavius there picking fights and taking hits.
Yeah. So cool. You have to, because Cool's going to experiment, I think, and figure out.
Yes, cool. Please help us make everyone's life more difficult
Please do.
if you can. Find the hardest thing for them to do.
How can we make this competition more likely to fail, more likely to fall apart?
Yeah, let's find out if left and right mouse clicks and the mouse wheel count towards.
They Don't.
Might. They
No.
might.
No.
Depends on the mouse. It depends if you have a Logitech keyboard or not.
Freaking monster.
Well, I'm a monster. I think that's cool what you and Logitech did together.
That's
you don't
cool.
talk about that.
No, I've never
as
talked
much as
about
you
it. What
should.
is the Logitech thing, Dave?
The fact
I've
that
never
if
talked
you
about
play
that.
our game with a Logitech keyboard, there's a certain setting that you can use to actually have the keyboard light up along with the dance floor.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Did I get the company wrong? So what you're
No,
laughing?
no, it's Logitech. No.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
Somewhere out there, Nokia is just going, son of a bitch!
No, I remember when you told me you were doing that. I was like, really?
I remember you kind of going, why?
Yeah, but it's cool. It's just why? But it is cool. I did think it was pretty neat when I saw it.
I think you're neat.
Did you ever bring that to conventions and really let people see it?
Yeah, and Logitech hooked us up with some badass prizes for PAX East and all, so that we could give away prizes for a tournament that we ran on site.
They're a cool company. Do they make a keyboard helmet yet? Because that's what I would like to do, is actually wear a helmet, and then with two hands, it would be a wrapped around keyboard, and I'd be able to type onto my own
No,
hand.
that's you do like a massage circle. You put keys on the
Exactly.
top of your head, and you have a guy sit behind you, and you tippity type on the top of their head, and then around, and everybody's relaxed all day because it just feels so right.
And plus, it lights up if you play the Metronomicon.
Yeah, that thing. So let's take a look at Bastard. I've got on the screen right now and understand his strategy. So it looks like he is, like a lot of competitors, trying to hit weaknesses as appropriate when the boss is up, but kind of just dumping out damage when there's not a boss. He's got the Groover and Gwen combo, which is, I'd say, you'd agree, a bit of a classic for speedrunning now, right? Groover and Gwen. Groover pumping out secondary beats to empower Gwen's secondary that cures, so you don't have to spend any turns casting a primary cure.
Yeah, Groover gifting it up. The occasional Phantom Time. Nope, doesn't have it equipped. But Gift is pretty badass for these runs because you get two characters for the price of one.
Yeah.
Actually, you get three for the price of 1.5.
You know, I
Do the
haven't
math,
had
it
that
all
yet.
checks out.
So how much is Doug up right now? Doug is up
A song.
a song, most of a song,
Yeah.
most of a song.
Seems like one entire song.
Yeah, he's getting there. The split is growing. Ooh, you can hear the keyboard clickies from Doug. So let's take a look at Doug. Doug running Flavius. I think Flavius's Elemento Changeo had been a stock of the tournament for the whole first half of the tournament, and now it looks like it's kind of turned a corner, and the Dance You Fools has become the preferred Flavius ability. I like them both. I don't know that I have a preference. I like them both. Shed a little bit more light on how Dance You Fools works on the wiki and in conversation on Discord a little bit this last week. He's got, like you said, okay, he's got Sarah casting the extended duration stuns to mitigate the amount of damage incoming he's got. He's got Ralph casting Bloodhound on top of Pierce's backstab. So a lot of synergies going on there. A lot of kind of natural defense in place with Sarah. And then he's running, actually also, I notice now, Wasn't Me on Flavius as his secondary. So that Flavius is casting Taunt on Pierce, who's not the highest defense character in the game by a long shot, but it definitely
little bit
means
slower than
that
usual on that
the
song,
other
but,
low defense
I mean,
characters
I think-
aren't getting hit.
I think I'll be all right.
Now that actually is
Yeah,
surprising
it's
to me.
some
I don't
12.
remember Pierce having high defense at all. I thought his defense was pretty much on par
It's
with
very
Ralph's.
it's very middling, but the rest of Doug's party is very low.
Sweet.
Right.
So this is really good for me.
Ha! Yeah, Doug is right. So Doug just noticed that he got the Robot Boat Captain boss as his next song, and it synergizes like crazy with his party. He's going to get to do Bloodhound and Crit, even though he doesn't have Elemento Changeo, and he should just knock this thing down super quickly.
Yeah. This is my favorite boss to bleed because I can just watch him dance. It's quite a hypnotic dance.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. But I mean, that round he knocked him down 1/3 health in a single hit. I don't know how he managed that.
Strats.
The earth ability from Ralph. Like at the exact moment that the boat captain came back, he hit him. It was pretty good timing.
Okay.
And RhythmBstrd starting on the boss just as DrummerDoug kills him.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to watch him dance again.
Yeah, I love his
Ben
dance.
Briggs, I'm kicking this guy's ass for you.
Okay, Cool wants us to do escape, enter, escape, enter. Oh, I see. He was just saying what he did last time. So
What
we
about
want
Tyrannius
Control
versus
Alt Delete Enter,
I mean,
where you have to.
okay.
You can
I
press
think
them
that
one at a
should
time,
work.
but be
We're
sure
just
and hold
asking
them.
for trouble.
Be sure and hold them down as you press them.
What can we do? The hardware power button on your PC, then the plug, then the matches, then the foundation of the home.
How about Control F4 and then punch yourself in the nuts?
Can we do flamethrower face drop and roll?
He says, obviously, you don't hold them down.
Dur. We prefer doing things our own way.
Somebody told me that's somebody from Star Fox.
Yeah, I didn't notice it. It is Star Fox. It's Star Fox. I never noticed it. So, production story.
Well, at least I
One of
made
our
a public
songs had
record of that.
Yeah, one of our songs had a Mega Man drop in it, and we asked the artist to remove it. And
Oh,
they were kind
come
enough
on.
to
There
do
we
so,
go.
because obviously we don't have the rights to Mega Man. I simply did not realize that in this song Ben Briggs used a drop from Star Fox.
You
So
know, Ben Briggs
let's
is
not put that
he's a
on
big guy.
video and say that on the internet or anything.
He's a known guy. I'm sure he worked it out.
Yeah, it's possible.
He's famous.
Good job.
Mr. Mayhem going on for Drummer Doug as Flavius yells out a bunch of crap. And Ralph barks.
I'll show you anything.
I like the house tracks on this game. Shit.
Oh my god. Is that what we're doing, Athrend?
Yeah.
Have you tested it? Is that what
Capital
we're doing,
R,
Athrend?
capital R, Alt F4.
Yeah, Doug is flying. Doug
Yeah,
is
I
up
think
by
we've been
about
taking
something.
for granted how fast Doug is going. We've
Yeah.
just been assuming like, okay, one guy's in the lead by a song, but it's because I mean RhythmBstrd going really fast also. Drummer Doug is flying.
Yeah. So it occurs to me I haven't mentioned what our prizes are. So after this round, I'm going to do that, which is the most exciting and climactic way to do something like that.
There we go.
I think so.
Cool says Doug is blazing. I hope he didn't say it like that.
No, he did earlier. Earlier he mentioned that he was blazing, and then something about the fact that there's a song called that too.
Whew. Pizza was a good seed. Pizza was a good seed. Pizza's not a seed, man. You can't grow pizza from a tree. That's stupid.
You don't know that. You haven't tried.
You don't know what I've tried. My backyard is filled with buried pizza. What's up, SML? Yes, I'm around to see one of these. We'll take a close look at Doug for a moment. I think this might be, if not his last song, his next to last song. Does that feel right?
It does. Yeah, he's looking at another just under 10-minute run.
I think you'd buy pizza tree seeds. What would you do with them? Would you eat the pizza seed tree seeds like sunflower seeds because they would taste like pizza, but you'd run the risk of growing a pizza in your belly? Or would you plant them so you could have infinite pizza, but it's like a weed, it grows everywhere, and then you'd have invasive pizza crops growing into your home? How am I doing tonight?
Technically, I
I'm
didn't
doing
have to
really
overcast
well.
that.
I'm doing good. I'm doing great right now.
It'll be all right.
Running our first match of the
I
evening.
think I should only have one song left.
I think Doug's on the final song. I think
Also,
he's right.
Danny, I'm sorry if my microphone stopped working again and I'm just talking to you guys and I
Drummer
can't hear
Doug's
you.
apologizing.
Yeah.
Just in case we
my
can't
bad.
hear him talking. Which we totally
Pop
can.
audios. Yeah. Well, so we had a match the other day with him. No problem with invasive pizza. You say that now, but you've never seen like the pizza evolves. It cross pollinates with like the tomato bush. It cross pollinates with the bees that are pollinating the bush. And they've got pizza with stingers. And then rats come and eat the pizza, and they reproduce it because rats love pizza and they make love to the pizza because they love it so much. And then the offspring of that is like teethy, stingery pizza. And eventually, you don't like pizza. You've got predatory pizza living in your backyard.
Let's talk about the Great Pumpkin. Is the Great Pumpkin a sexual predator or the sexual predator?
Yes. My honest answer to that is I've never made love to a pumpkin. I don't know. Pizza bees. Cool does not like pizza bees. The verdict for Cool is anti-pizza bees. He's taking an anti-pizza bee stance.
Well, if we didn't
next
have
election.
pizza bees, then we wouldn't have any pizza. Because the bees cross-pollinate.
I think we're about to see Doug bring it home.
And I just invented honey pizza, and that's mine. You can't have it, but honey as a topping on pizza. No one's done it, and I invented
No,
it.
I had it with you. I had it with you and Monica. It was delicious.
What?
Seriously.
Honey?
Yeah.
They put honey on those pizzas?
Yeah, I got it. I got a hot pepper.
Oh, is that when that
Spicy.
old guy stole her pizza?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
took it.
So we went
away.
and got pizza with Unicorn Hole, the Twitch streamer, and some dude just walked up and stole her pizza off the counter. But I got like a hot pepper, hot Italian sausage, honey pizza. It was great.
Well, I didn't see it, so I invented honey pizza just now.
See, now I'm getting on the game again.
Honey on pizzas, that's cool. I don't believe it. It stings in the tongue.
They're gonna
60% of the time,
Hey,
it
you
tastes
lost.
great every time.
All right, here we go.
Oh, poor bastard. You hear that? They're gonna come back and be like, guess what, you lost. I mean, number 4 in the tournament is valiant effort, right?
Yeah, out of how many? Was it 8?
It is 8, yep.
Yeah, so he's done better than 4 other folks.
Oh, sweet
But that's because a
dear
lot of
Jesus,
people
yes.
knew they had no chance. They were cowards. Couldn't stand up
I
to
don't
the
think that's
challenge.
fair. I think we usually limit it to 8 entrants.
They were cowardly cowards.
Call people. You're not suggesting that some of the people who
thought I
couldn't
was
just
killing
couldn't make
one.
it are cowards when they have done
happy with
incredibly
that.
well.
I'm glad you said it because it's too rude. I
That's
wasn't
fun
gonna.
too.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to say that. That
I
doesn't
even
seem
said
right.
sub 12.
Oh,
Drummer Doug,
Thanks,
bringing
Doug.
it
Doug.
home.
left the channel and now he's back.
Hello.
I know I left the channel. What's up, Doug?
Welcome back, Drummer.
Hey, congratulations.
You are a wiener.
You are number 3, winner of the what would we call it? Wiener Heaven bracket.
The other winners tournament.
The other winners tournament.
Alternative winners.
I like that title.
Yeah, you're the alternative winner for people who decide to
Yay.
hate the main winner. So I'm gonna wait a
I'm
sec.
the people's champion.
Get go. Chat, can we hear it for the people's champion, Drummer Doug? Can we hear it for the alternative winner himself, Drummer Doug?
There we go.
The
You can't hear
mystery
it,
is
they're
that
all
Danny
cheering.
is married. Why is it a mystery?
That's not a mystery.
You saw my
Catherine
wife on
doesn't
stream
understand how
last-
it could be possible. That's
Oh,
what he said.
that is a mystery.
Who would lie under you at
They
night?
haven't, they haven't
That's
got in
what
touch
he
with
says.
me yet.
Oh, I
so
mean, on the colder nights, it's you. Well, you're on top.
just go full head.
He thinks you're not lovable. I don't agree. I think Danny's very lovable. But that's
Oh.
what he's saying.
I think you're lovable.
But I don't know if you guys could hear me at all, like
A
during
little
the
bit.
stream.
Oh, a
we
little
turn
bit.
you down
Only when I
so
had
that
your
we
stream
can
audio on.
broadcast. We
What's
heard you saying we
talking
couldn't hear
about?
you.
Oh, okay. And I was like, you know what? I should be okay as long as I'm sub 12. And I have been sub 12 with this team before during my limited practice this afternoon, and I finished at 11:59:32. So I'll take that.
Yeah, super solid.
That that is sub 12. So
Yeah. So what advice would you give our next competitors who are coming up in just a few minutes?
and do what you did last week to beat my ass. Elkife, he's kind of like they're kind of like a wild card. I don't really know what they can do. I'm very curious to see.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna see, new technology, as it were.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he programmed in a 10th character and he reveals it.
He's gonna be using Gary? Has he unlocked Gary?
Oh, wow.
I think he actually unlocked Dave.
Minute.
I've heard rumors. I've heard whispers on
Dave.
Discord, if you will.
Clark is Dave.
Also Ralph. I brought RhythmBstrd back.
Hey.
RhythmBstrd is back.
Bastard. Well fought, RhythmBstrd. Unfortunately, Drummer Doug is the victor today, but I got to congratulate you on an extremely valiant fight. You did great.
Thank you.
You did really well. So it occurs to me that I completely neglected to mention what prizes we had lined up, and so I wanted to do that right now. Also, if I'm a stupid butt and I get it wrong, then David is in chat, and David, feel free to tell me I'm being a stupid butt and I got something wrong. But as I understand it, what we've got for our top 4 competitors, which is both of you guys and our upcoming finalists in the grand finals, is an actual printed paper manual for the Metronomicon in Xbox format. It's really cool. We did it. We haven't done anything with it. We just made it because it's really dope. Like a 16-page manual, how to play, bios on the characters, stuff like that. Kind of like you'd find in an old school game box.
Right.
We have that. I'm going to make sure I don't get this wrong. Dave, say something interesting while I pull up my Skype record with David to make sure I don't, because there's other stuff too. Here we go.
Little known fact, everyone else at Uba is named David.
This is true.
Besides Dan.
So we also have Origin PC was kind enough to give us some shirts. So if you guys want shirts, we've got a variety of sizes and a couple different styles. If that appeals to you. So cool. David's typing it in chat. The top 4, 1 paper manual, limited edition. So if you guys want to hit me up on Discord after this with an address, I can ship you stuff. Additionally, Origin PC shirts, 2 styles, multiple sizes. And then for the winner of the next round, we additionally have a really nice wall poster that we printed up. Oh, and finally, I'm neglecting as well. You may already have all this, but if you're interested, and you're both very welcome also to Poo Keys for games, whether you want our first game, second game, third game, DLC, whatever you like.
Okay.
For yourself or for a friend or for an enemy.
I didn't even consider that as an option.
Yeah.
Perhaps a lover.
Ooh.
So, there's the spit by
I already
Kyle
have all the
C.
games.
Oh my.
I already have the game.
You made them,
These
yeah.
Too. No, I'm saying as a lover, what am I going to do with them?
There's the spit by Kyle Cease that's like, oh yeah, some friend of mine called me to let me know, give me a heads up that I used them as a reference for work. And it's like, well, why do you put your friends? They're always going to have your back. You should have your enemies.
Right.
Call your enemies. It's like, hey, yeah, so do you think Kyle would make a good employee? Well, do you run a dog murdering factory?
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Cease is a great, yeah. Kyle Cease, say number 1.
Sorry, I'm tagging our next competitors on Discord to say howdy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just want to say, both of you guys, thank you so much for joining us, taking part in the tournament. Not only ascending into Wiener Heaven, but coming back from Heaven strong to let us know what it was like.
It's good. Sometimes people need closure with that kind of knowledge, you know? It's
Uh-huh.
good.
It's like the sequel that no one asked for.
Right.
They watch, they're like, that's okay.
It's
Like
probably...
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. You weren't expecting it. We did not think we would get it, but you know what? It's pretty good.
Totally worth it.
It's a timely reference for the kids. It was 30 years ago.
May not be the sequel that we needed. It may not be the sequel we deserved, but
Exactly.
it was okay.
Oh, sorry,
They
David,
keep
wanted me to
teasing Bill and
clarify.
Ted 3. We might get it.
Sorry, I should clarify. Also giving out Kupara games, Whispering Willows or Star Vikings Forever. If you've not played Whispering Willows or Star Vikings Forever, those are also dope. David says, when's the finals? Tell the crew. The finals are shortly. The finals are preparing now. Galcak is setting up a stream at the moment. Cool says, may the best wiener wean.
Say win or wean.
He said
W-E-I-N.
win. He said win. Let's just pretend he didn't say it that way. In my head, it was wean.
There's an E in there somewhere.
Let's not call Cool out just for failing so dramatically at something so important like that.
Oh, no problem whatsoever, Cool, for failing horribly.
Oof, disgusting. So I am doing a little bit of Photoshop.
If we
while
were calling
chat.
you out, it would be horribly disgusting and awful. But
Right.
we're not. So.
But we would never do that to you. We love you. I'm doing some Photoshop while we chat, setting up my